Hello, I'm Claire McCracken from Carers and Advocates. Today we're going to listen to a song called A Reason for It All by Eric Bogle. Only this time I'm going to be singing the chorus along with him. I recently heard his song and read the lyrics, and they touched me. They're about a lady that died in her flat or house in Sydney. It's a true story. And he read about it in the newspaper, and he wrote about her because this lady perished alone in her flat, and it was a great deal of time before she was found. She had no family around her, no children, nobody coming in to check on her, and all by herself, alone, she passed away. It speaks volumes to the state of care in society today and the aged care crisis we're having and the disability crisis. And the words were very poetic and very touching. So I called him up and said to him how the words had touched me, and I asked him whether or not it would be okay if I sang with him. I had nothing to give him, and I didn't want anything from him. And surprisingly, he said yes, provided I could hold a tune. Well, I used to sing as a child, and I used to play the cello, but these days I smoke far too much, and I have a heart condition that makes me breathless. And also being neurodivergent, I find that meeting new people and new situations is something that isn't all that easy for me. So I plucked up the courage and I went along and met him. And he sat there in his office with his guitar on his knee, and he began singing the song, and I joined in. And he seemed satisfied, so he booked the next day at a studio, his friend's studio, and we went along and we recorded the song. I didn't realise, I think, until I heard it, the gift that this man had given me out of nowhere from a stranger. He gave me his time and a song. He allowed me to sing it with him, and it was something that was very dear to him. Not often do people do things for other people in our society, not unless there's something in it for them. We don't often have people who quietly go about their business and do things and don't ask for anything in return. And I only hope for you that you take it forward and that you gain something from it. Well, I did. It was an experience that has filled me with hope that when other people hear this song, maybe they will find their own reason in life. When asking those existential questions that we all do, what is the meaning of life? What is the reason for it all? Everybody has a different answer. Some people it's family, some people it's their spouse, their loved one. Some people it's their job, their purpose. But everyone has a reason. For me, I always pray for grace and hope in my life. I find that if I always have something that I'm working towards, that it keeps me going above all else. And if I had enough time in my life, in earnest, I wouldn't be doing anything different to what I'm doing now. But I do look back and think about time that I perhaps could have spent more time with my children, more time with my parents, more time with other people that I loved and cared about. And I hope that maybe when you're listening to this, that maybe that you can take this and pay it forward and help somebody with their groceries. Smile for no reason at them. Don't be creepy, but smile at them genuinely. Perhaps help somebody carry something to their car. Maybe when someone's trying to push in front of you in traffic, just let them go and smile. Maybe they're having a worse day than you. Choose not to judge and find the time, the most valuable thing that we have in this world, to give to somebody else.
Summer smiling on the city. It's another lovely day in the city. Sunshine pouring down like honey in a golden waterfall. But in the room where Claire is dying, no sunshine sends the shadows flying. No children gather around her crying. There's no one there at all, except perhaps for the one who sees each little sparrow fall.
Don't talk to me about lonely souls crying, dark white rooms with old people dying. I don't want to hear, don't want to hear it at all. Lonely old people die alone every day. Don't blame me, I didn't make it that way. That's just how it is. Don't look for a reason for it all.
Winter weeping on the city, a wet and windy day in the city. Raindrops rolling fat and heavy down Claire's window pane. The raindrops on the tin roof beating disturb the rats as they are feeding. Back to the nest they all go creeping, leaving Claire alone again. It's been a long and lonely time since Claire could hear the rain.
Don't talk to me about the meaning of life. Don't sing your songs that cut like a knife. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it at all. Lonely old people are not my concern. From dust we come, to dust we return, and that's all there is. Don't look for a reason for it all.
Springtime's come at last to Sydney. The flowers are blooming in the city. In all their multicolored glory, they rise to greet the year. Memories and shame recalling, footsteps on the front porch falling, voices through the window calling. Is anybody there? Claire Campbell's lost, the lonely soul is a long, long way from here.
Don't talk to me about life's seasons. Don't ask me for answers. Don't ask me for reasons. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear it at all. From the moment we're born,
understand what I'm trying to say. There must be an answer, there must be a way to make some sense of it, to try to find a reason for it all. We are not born just so we can die. There must be an answer, and we've got to try to make some sense of it, to try to find a reason for it all. Can't you understand what I'm trying to say? There must be an answer, there must be a way to make some sense of it, to try to find a reason for it all. We are not born just so we can die. There must be an answer, and we have to try to make some sense of it, to try to find a reason for it all.